So, two policemen, chief superintendents of police, that was their rank, died in the past couple of days. One died through mob action. That was the one that was my classmate in 2010. Another died in a circumstance that is not known. But one thing that is common to the two deaths is that a section of the society is happy and rejoicing that they died. Another section of the society is unhappy and mournful that they died. Definitely, their families are unhappy as well as mournful that they died. But you know what is important here is watch how you make people feel. Leave a bad taste in people's mouth. I was in law enforcement for 18 years, and the power, the power that a law enforcement agent has is enormous. And if not properly harnessed, it can be prone to abuse. If you are a law enforcement officer and you do not have the fear of God, you do not have empathy, you do not have consideration in seeking for the truth, in trying to unravel what has happened as an investigator, you are likely to abuse the power of the individuals in contact with you. Individuals that are unlucky to be suspects. Decisive actions from the government can make a difference. I learned that some of the communities that these people were trying to protect and serve had been complaining of human rights abuses perpetrated by these people. But government didn't do anything. And so the people, especially in that mob action, decided to take laws into their hands. Two wrongs will never make a right, we all know. But justice delayed, decisive actions delayed, will cause resentment, bitterness. And then what do we have? We have, like I said in a previous video, we have what we call anomic crowd. The crowd that are devastated, unhappy, hopeless, that have no hope for tomorrow, who will just, on hearing or on knowing of any chaos, just goes, carries machete, carries stone, carry clubs, and then hits and beats up fellow human beings to the extent that those people die. So if they are accused of human rights violation, you, who is taking your pound of flesh, you are also violating the human rights of this person. It's always best to report cases and government too to take decisive action. So, what is the solution? There should be reformative actions for the police. The police should know that essentially their duties are to protect the individuals in the community where they serve. Another thing is that government authority should engage with the communities, know when their interests are not being served, know when there is a violation of their human rights, so that those who are prone to violating people's human rights can be held accountable for their actions and inactions. There should be training and retraining. One training does not make anybody perfect. People should undergo trainings, as often as possible, as a reminder of their duties, of their responsibilities, so that they do not go ultra vires the law. So, and for the investigators, you know how much power you have. Try as much as possible. So imagine yourself in the shoes of the other person. Try to have empathy. Yours is to seek out the truth. Why not to take laws into your hands? That belongs to the judiciary. The judiciary will make a decision on what has transpired. Yours is to bring out reasons for thinking or for saying that somebody is culpable. So, I mean, all hands must be on deck to ensure that there is no needless loss of lives. These loss of lives are really needless. They are not necessary. Lastly, I said it earlier, do not leave bad taste in the mouth of the people you come in contact with. It causes resentment, it causes anger. And then interestingly, when some are eulogizing these policemen, saying they are good, they were this, they were that, some people are saying, oh, they are terrible. It just shows that human beings can be good to you while being bad to another person. Whether in your private or professional life, be kind, be nice. Also know that the Constitution provides for a protection of the human rights of individuals. And so, when you abuse the human rights of individuals, you are going against the Constitution. And the person, if he's aware of his rights, can take the violator to court and then will get compensated. Even if he's killed, the person's family can be compensated. Let's have a just society, for goodness sake. Do your work within the ambit of the law. And let the society too watch out for criminal tendencies amongst their members, and parents too, to be careful and know what their children are doing. Like Frank Olizier would ask back then, Daddy, Mommy, do you know where your child is? It's 9 p.m. Do you know where your child is?